Hello everybody, this is Gux, Gooks, or Gookex, and today we're going to be playing some realistic in the F104-A, Warthunder. So before you guys click off, I strongly believe that arcade players should transition to realistic starting with ranks 5 or 6, since arcade starts getting really chaotic with infinite missiles. I started playing realistic with the A4E, which a video on should be already out or coming soon. Anyway, the F104 is fast, accelerates fast, and has a really good gun. In fact, it has the same gun as the F-16 and F-15, being the M61 Vulcan. This thing fires incredibly fast. The muzzle velocity is amazing, and it does a... However, that's really where the advantages end. The F104 has no countermeasures at 9.3, which is bad because we start seeing missiles we can't just dodge by turning, like the AIM-9D or G. Not to mention that the F104 has probably the worst turn rate out of any jet. This makes the F104 playstyle heavily rely on boom and zoom. However, even when you do boom and zoom, you'll have trouble lining up shots because the turn rate is just that bad. Now, the F104 does bleed a lot of speed in a turn and will fall out of the skies at low speed, so no sustained turning, obviously. The F104-A variant has two AIM-9Bs, which I almost never use, since I'm almost actually never behind the enemy team. I played the F104 very low to the ground, taking lots of head-ons, and the F104 is amazing at head-ons. It has a tiny cross-section, amazing gun, and enough speed to dodge. Without further ado, enjoy the rest of the video. So, in this clip, we take a total of 4 head-ons and get 2 kills. In the first head-on with the MiG-21, you can see me actually prep my AIM-9B. One little known use for the AIM-9B is to shoot incoming radar missiles from the MiG-21. Now, I use my radar to find an F-105 and a Harrier. I managed to severe the Thunder Chief and set the Harrier on fire. The MiG-23 flies overhead. Now, I spot a T-2, but I aim way too high and miss completely. Now, we are past the entire enemy team, and here I'm going to be dodging missiles in the F-104. There are 2 hunters chasing me, and one launches a missile at me. Now, this is a pretty far launch, but I still have to be careful. I start rolling around to get the missile to lose energy, and the hunter who launched the missile at me breaks off. Here, I make a fatal mistake. I turn. I was 3 kilometers away from the other hunter, and I thought I could turn around in time, which was very incorrect. The hunter launches a missile, which doesn't track. However, instead of going for a shot, the hunter decides to fly overhead. Now, after we both turn around, I lose a lot of speed, which means the hunter is actually slightly faster. He catches up and launches another missile at me at around 2 kilometers and immediately breaks off. Once again, the missile most likely won't reach, but I roll around just to be safe. Now I'm going to be starting to head back towards the middle of the map to try to get some kills. Spoiler, I don't get any kills, and my team is just snowballed the other team. On to the next game. So in this next clip, I managed to get behind the enemy team by just doing what I did last game. I see this F-86 and start diving on him, but I can't pull into the shot, so I pull up to avoid being a part of the earth. Now, I see this F-86 that's spinning out, and I want to lightly tap him so I can get an assist for free RP. Reminder not to steal kills. What I'm doing is earning a free assist. Before I said that I never really used the AIM-9Bs, but now here's a rare case where it does work. I spot a MiG-19 distracted from chasing my teammate and launch the missile. Now, even though he's turning a bit, the missile knows where it is and deletes the MiG-19, but not soon enough to save my teammate. For the rest of the game, it's nothing too special. I get 2 kills and both were very satisfying. I'm gonna go play my live reactions. Poor bastard exploded. Oh my god, finally! I've been chasing this guy for like 3 minutes. Holy... You think you're cool with your fast acceleration? Nah, bro. Okay, now I'm going supersonic and you aren't. I'm coming for you. Come on. Come on. He got scared so bad. I'm the enemy in blue. Nothing too special happens in this game. I go around trying to get a shot, but can't really pull into anyone. Here, I get really lucky as the CL-13's 9B passes right by me, even though I was basically flying straight. Lastly, for this game, I evaporated a G91. Alright, that's gonna about do it for this video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe to feed the algorithm. If you have any suggestions on what I should play, go leave a suggestion down in the comments. Remember, I'm still in the process of researching the American tech tree and can't fulfill all requests. Alright, now cue the epic